Hello everyone, Dyslexic Lego Lover here, and today I'm going to be making the Tales from the Space Age Lego set. This details some of the advancements in space technology that human beings have achieved over the course of history. So I'm going to be sharing with you the information that can be found in the booklet that you get with this set. It reads as follows. Space is the ultimate frontier of this age, but our fascination with the stars, planets, and vast galaxies is as old as mankind. Recent studies of European cave paintings indicate that humans may have observed the stars not just as objects to wonder about, but to keep track of time, maybe even as far back as 40,000 years ago. In that light, the advancements in space exploration and travel in the past few decades alone are truly astronomical. Before the first man walked on the moon in 1969, other remarkable milestones had been accomplished in just over a decade. The first satellite was launched in 1957, first creatures returning alive from space in 1959, the first man in space in 1961, followed by the first woman in space in 1963. Since the first space tourist took flight in 2001, traveling to other celestial bodies now seems a tangible dream for future generations. Curiosity, creativity, and an innate longing to explore new horizons have driven space science from early 20th century fiction to present-day fact. The first section of this build, which you see on screen now, is of Halley's Comet. Among the thousands of known comets in our solar system, Halley's Comet may be the most famous of its kind. It is observable from Earth once every 75 years or so. The most recent flyby was in 1986, with the next appearance projected in 2061. As remnants of the early beginnings of the solar system, comets are typically a few miles wide, consisting of ice, rock, and cosmic dust in various concentrations. As their orbit brings them closer to the sun, they emit gases and dust in a distinct glowing head and tail formation. Some swell to the size of a planet with tails reaching millions of miles long. Others crash into the sun or evaporate over time. Debris from comets may even have introduced organic matter and water to planets, sparking the emergence of biological life in and outside our solar system. The second section of this set depicts Mars. Space vehicles have served scientists as veritable utility knives of space exploration for decades. They already play an integral part in exploratory missions and could one day become standard equipment for future explorers on a base on a moon or foreign planet. Built to withstand exposure to background radiation, extreme temperatures, and harsh environmental conditions both in transit and while exploring other planets, their most critical function is to collect samples of soil and rocks from a planet's surface. Programmed to detect atmospheric conditions and biological, geochemical, and geological compounds, they transmit their analyses back to Earth, all to help scientists prepare for future crewed missions. The third section depicts a rocket launch. What do the famous constellations look like up close? While space tourism is still in its early stages, space shuttles in various forms may soon become a more familiar sight in our skies. In addition to the main engines, the orbiter, the main part of the shuttle, needs rocket boosters to generate enough thrust to propel past Earth's gravitational pull. You can decorate your postcard to let your shuttle lift off and fly by Ursa Major, the Big Dipper, Cassiopeia, Cepheus, or Ursa Minor. So this one is a little bit of a unique section where you can depict whichever constellation available in the booklet. The fourth and final section is inspired by the first ever images generated of a black hole. This section represents arguably one of the most fascinating phenomena scientists have observed in space. They range from the nearly imperceptible, atom-sized variety with a mass of a mountain to supermassive leviathans at the center of every galaxy with a mass of millions of suns. These cosmic giants form when a star dies and implodes. Some black holes seem to be as old as the universe itself. Their gravitational fields allow nothing, not even light, to escape, and they can only be detected by observing how stars in their vicinity react compared to other stars. Thank you so much for listening and learning with me, and please enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!